With us now, Charlie Cook, founder and contributor of the Cook Political Report and political analyst at the National Journal. Laura Brounstein, former spokesperson for women's and consumer media on the Harris campaign. Welcome, both of you. Laura, start with you ladies first. Dem Civil War, is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I think energy is good right now. I think we're having the right conversations. I agree that, an officer of the DNC, I see what Ken Martin was saying today in terms of let's all work together. But I think that David Hogg is bringing energy. He went through some of the things that we all pray at night to not go through on that day in Florida. So I think it's good that we're having conversations, and I welcome all energy going towards figuring out what's next for the party.
No, there's a distillation process through fire. We had Henry Cuellar on the show last night, about as moderate of a Democrat as you get from Texas. Take a listen.
We've been talking about strong border security for so many years. And now, there are Democrats who are talking about the border. But with all due respect, when you're talking about bringing somebody, and I know there was due process questions from that was in Maryland and now in Salvador, I don't know if that's the right issue that Democrats should be focusing right now.
Charlie, there's this discussion about moving to the center for Democrats post the election. But that's not where the energy or the party, I think, is it?
I don't think Democrats lost the presidency because they weren't progressive enough. I mean, that you had some serious inflation and interest rates up. You did some real brand damage back in 21, 22, so that by the time Vice President Harris became the nominee, quite frankly, I think it was pretty much an unwinnable race at that point. But if you look below that, Democrats had a net gain of 2 seats in the House. There were 5 Senate races in competitive in swing states. Democrats won 4 out of 5. I mean, when you look at losses in Montana and West Virginia and Ohio, Democrats aren't going to be winning races statewide in those states. They're red states. So the thing about it is I think there is an overreaction, but a lot of this, I think, goes back really to 21, 22, the inflation, interest rates, that sort of thing. It did some real bad damage. But this isn't electoral.
It also goes back to Joe Biden becoming the standard bearer, right? That's sort of the shortened, if you want to say it, or rigged primary of 2020 for Democrats didn't allow the full fight to happen. Maybe that's happening now. Alyssa Slotkin, one of the people who won in a competitive state. She won in a Trump state in Michigan. Slotkin has a war plan to beat Trump. Don't be weak and woke. She is urging Democrats to retake the flag, with appeals to voters' sense of patriotism, to adopt the goddamn alpha energy of Detroit Lions coach Dan Campbell, and to embrace an airing out of potential 2028 presidential candidates in broadly contested primary. Laura, do you have any idea what any of that means?
Yes, I think I do. I can't speak for Alyssa Slotkin, but I think the fact is right now the Democrats are like, we like due process. We like Social Security. We like Medicare, Medicaid. That's pretty center.
Boring.
Okay, so she said it's sexier. Fair enough, what you said. It's boring the way I said it. Alyssa said it much sexier. Representative Slotkin said it much sexier than I did. And I think that it makes sense, what she's saying, that Americans are actually... I'm going to
give Charlie the last word real quick. She's urging Democrats to blank retake the flag. I was at the DNC. There were American flags everywhere. And it was a complete change. We all noticed it, this sort of embrace of patriotism. I'm wondering if the issue is not so much embracing the flag or whether voters think that embrace is authentic.
I don't think you have a lot of houses, Democratic homes with American flags outside. And I think that's really sad. And that Democrats have sort of allowed Republicans to claim the flag. But handing out, 10,000 flags at a convention, that doesn't solve a lot of your long-term problem.
Exactly.
No, but I know that's anecdotal, but I don't know. There's a lot of people I know who are Democrats who are proud veterans and have American flags, proud civil servants, proud government workers who have flags hanging outside of their homes proudly.
That's fair. That's fair.
And
Laura, Charlie, it's good to see both of you. Thank you.
thanks, Leland.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.